2 blue chests in the same damn gas station. Holy lord. Purple, a gold gun, a gold SMG. If I blow this. This is already freaking destroyed. Look at this. Got him. He had 1 bullet left, so he was screwed. He was gonna have to actually fight. The car is salvageable, correct? Where's the car? Where the hell? Didn't blow up, did it? What the? No way it blew up. Did it blow up? I jumped out of it. Did it keep rolling? Oh, yeah, it kept rolling, I was gonna say. Yes, not even halfway to dead. It's got a flat, right? Or does it not even have a flat? It don't even have a flat. Nice. No, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Dude. Oh. Fuck. Fucking, why did it take me so long to kill that guy? I should have killed him 10 minutes ago, man. Motherfuck. Oh, man, I got to start with 2 blue chests. Which is rare to even get 1. I started at a gas station. 2 of them. 2 of them. Damn. That fucking sucks. I mean, that seriously sucks, like. This is one of my favorite spots to land. No weapons anywhere. Oh my gosh, I'm already gonna die. I'm literally running for my life because there's no car there. And if he doesn't chase me, he's so dumb. I guess he didn't chase me. It's obviously good for me. What a fucking moron. He did chase me. I don't fucking...
I thought the same thing watching. I was like, well, surely if Tom Brady brought his team back from down 24, Patrick.
Do we have to change our plans on taping money because Jared has one of his routes to win?
We'll just do it without him.
Does one of Jared's drivers win?
There's already a, what's it called, a contingency plan? There's already a plan in place. So I'll be here enlisted anyways.
The following is a production of Dirty Mo Media.
Hey guys, welcome to Actions Detrimental pre-Daytona 500 2025 season preview. Going to try to catch you up on all things that happened in this offseason that between the last time we aired. Well, we aired last week after the Clash, but, try to catch you up over the last couple months of news and tidbits. There's been a lot of things certainly go on. A lot of moves, a lot of drivers going in different places, crew chiefs in different places, new teams, things like that, rule changes. This is the most text I've seen in our little shared note here, and we didn't even race. So where do you want to start today? The goal obviously is to try to catch you up on things and talk about the current events and really get you geared up for the Daytona 500 coming up this weekend. It's going to be on Fox.
Let's start with the most noteworthy event.
Okay.
That was the Super Bowl last night.
Yeah. Last night, if you were checking out my stories, one of my good friends, Greg Vernelli, is a Chiefs fanatic. I don't think he's not as much of a fanatic as obviously Travis is to Ohio State. But Travis and Charlie did show up in support of someone whose home team was playing for a championship.
We tried to support as long as we could.
It lasted about 6 minutes into the game. I mean, we knew right from the jump, it was just a mismatch.
I mean,
right?
I was trying to rationalize, all right, we get a touchdown here, we're good. And Denny's looking at me like...
It's the start of every drive we were saying, Greg, hey, look, we got a shot here. We go down, we score, You get it within a couple scores, and then next thing you know, it's the next drive. All right, we go down, we score, we get it within 3 scores, and then it just kept getting worse and worse.
We made wardrobe changes. We changed where we were sitting.
Yep, everyone got up, switched shirts, took their shirts off, moved around. Nothing helped that offensive line.
No. No, I thought the same thing watching. I was like, well, surely if Tom Brady brought this team back from down 24, Patrick Mahomes isn't out of it.
What did I say? I said, yeah, but they were going up against Atlanta's defense, not Philly's. Philly's defense is just obviously way higher rated than what Atlanta's was.
The highlight is Greg gives us rousing little pep talk. They're down 10-0. He takes a shot at tequila. Gronk spikes it. Then they throw a pick six. It's 17-0. Taylor walks over to let everybody know that they finalized their halftime performance. It's been 5 minutes. And Greg goes, oh, I'm thrilled.
Exactly. I mean, so whenever we have company over, Taylor always wants to know, are they going to bring their kids, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
entertainment for them.
They want more entertainment. So what happens is we all get together, we watch games or whatever it is, and then they go into the gym and then they work on a performance. And so, they like, hey, let me get my minute of attention here, right? So, their performance
Just
is
had to
actually
get leverage on
pretty
him. I couldn't
solid.
get a good angle.
It was really good. There was an ad break.
Oh, my God. Oh, I wish I could play it. Oh, man, it's so good. So they did basically their own Eras tour of previous Super Bowl halftime shows. So they started in 2007.
Okay.
They did whoever was the performer, say it was Shakira.
Okay.
She did the song that she was doing. And then they would transition. I guess they did it on Instagram. They did a cap cut or something.
This is Taylor and Molly and Luco.
No,
and
this is Taylor and Gigi, which is Greg's star. So they did a little cap cut, and they did a minute, maybe 30, 45 seconds of a song, and then transitioned it into, here's 2009, and it was Beyonce, and then they went to 2013, here is blah, 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 and then they had Eminem, then they had, who else? I know, I'm put you on the spot there.
Oh, they had Rihanna. And Taylor even acted like she was pregnant.
Yeah, she stuck a ball in her.
It's like they took it serious.
So then they transitioned, as they were transitioning, as one was performing, okay, you had the other wardrobe changing, ready for the next song, and then they would just keep going back and forth.
And this was in place of the actual halftime? Or this was just, Greg, we've seen enough. We're going to take over.
It was originally supposed to happen after the game, but Greg, the Fernelli family realized pretty quickly they were not going to stay for the entirety of the game. Greg says, all right, if you're going to do this performance, let's do it. Let's get out of here.
He goes, Gigi, it goes like this. We're not staying for the whole game.
Yeah, we're not staying.
I mean, as a dad, you can't be mad at this, right? Your kids spent the first hour and a half of this football game in the most productive way possible.
That's what we were mentioning, is that, we were moaning and groaning over, hey, we got to go downstairs and watch this performance, in the middle of the third quarter, which by then it's blouses. But we did say, I forget who said it, said, yeah, but they were down there for the whole time not bothering us, so let's just
doing something like an activity,
Well, that was an ass kicking. The Chiefs just got the feet kicked in. It was one in the trenches by a mile. They actually stopped Saquon pretty well. But, man, their offensive line versus Eagles D was just not a close.
I don't think they blitzed all night.
It wasn't.
And the secondary wasn't good either. I mean, they were getting play after big play.
Essentially, when you think about it, Jalen Hurts won with his arm, right? Which was not in the script. Not what everyone was thinking. All right, well, that's our non-NASCAR segment. Let's talk about some cars going in circles. So we had some off-season. Let's go with the latest thing that came out with NASCAR. Zoom, fastest lap. Xfinity, fastest lap. Xfinity, a great partner of 2311. to see them on the race cars quite a bit this year. Thank them for coming aboard. So Xfinity, there will be a fastest lap now. I guess if you're a new fan or an old fan, this kind of maybe tickles your fancy for both of you. New school, like, F1 has the fastest lap, although they are getting rid of that this year, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe next year, I'm not sure. They're going to reward 1 playoff point. Is that right? It's a playoff.
Is it a playoff point or is it's just a bonus point?
Oh.
Yeah, not a playoff point.
No, I don't think so. Because
a playoff point is steep.
Well, we better get our facts correct. Y'all might look this up quickly. Because I remember seeing a chart saying, if you got 1 point.
Okay, the word playoff is not in.
Bonus point.
Yeah, the word playoff is not even in the article announcing that.
Because I saw a graphic and it was like, if each person got 1 more point, here's where they would have finished in the regular season.
I stream, dude, and I suck.
Yeah, just like a regular season point.
Man.
545.
Yeah. So my question for you is, now that you know this, and it's not a playoff point, is this point going to make all that much difference?
No, I mean, no, not in the grand scheme of things. When you have a big sample size like 26 races, it won't make a huge deal. But it's something.
I feel like it's just a better branding
opportunity
for Xfinity than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. They've had the fastest lap for the last year or so. They would always kind of show the graphic. I would always see it. It'd be on my feed anyway. And so it's something that you knew that if you got the fastest lap, you got a cool kind of graphic on it. But yeah, there's something. I think there's something to it now. You can, it's just added as maybe, now a lot of these fastest laps will come at the very beginning of the race by whoever is on the front row. So those who don't know, don't watch lap times, rigorously through the race. That's a very small portion of us. The track is cleanest and coolest when the races start. So typically these fastest laps will come lap 2 to 3 of the actual race. Now, there'll be a few tracks where we'll race from the afternoon, maybe into the evening, and there's a chance that the track could pick up speed during that time. But typically, the cleaner the track is, the cooler the track is, that's when you're going to have the opportunity. So you're going to have people on the front row, kind of battling probably for a couple laps there, trying to, not only get track position to lead the race, but to get the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, I guess for the most part, for the regular season, this probably isn't going to make all that much of a difference. But when it will come into play is when there's 5 races left, and then you're going into Martinsville. There's a 3-point gap separating X driver and Y driver. And so, okay, he could finish 2 spots better than so-and-so, but he could also just run the fastest lap of the race and get an additional point that way.
Yeah, and I can't explain to you how difficult it is to run the fastest lap of the race while not in the lead. The leader just still has a tremendous advantage aerodynamically, and when you think about, I just talked about track heat, what happens is those front cars, they're laying down hot rubber, right? And the further you are back, the hotter the racetrack is. And then when you think about it, say there's after a restart 4 seconds or 5 seconds between first and last. The track then has time to cool from the very last car going across that strip of asphalt into turn 1. They've got another, if you're on a mile and a half, 30 seconds before the leader comes back around. So that track is cooling back off, and then it just accentuates how much faster the lead car is.
Now, this doesn't change anything for you guys, though, right? Because your teams are already monitoring the laps, and it goes into account for qualifying.
I mean, just qualifying, right? I mean, that's essentially what sets our starting.
Yeah.
Which then, yes, it does dictate your pit stop.
So like for you guys, this will change how you operate going forward, or do you think it will?
He was only right in
No,
front of
this
my
won't change how we
face.
operate. It just will be something that we monitor.
How often will the guy who qualifies on the pole also be the guy with the fastest lap?
Oh.
If the fastest lap's going to come at the beginning of the race and you're starting on the pole.
I'm thinking about it. The fastest lap coming from, how about this? Let me just throw out a prediction that's not fact-based whatsoever, is that whoever's on the front row will set the fastest lap 35% of the time.
Oh. That's not probable.
But it's way higher than, like, if you start 10th. For instance, that's where I qualify every week. I qualify 10th to 12th every week.
So Denny's getting 0 of these points, fans.
That's not true.
No, you
I
would've
got
gotten-
5. I had 5 last year.
No, I don't know. I thought you would have gotten 3.
I got 5.
Are you sure?
Yes. Is that right? No, I saw Larson had 8. I was 5. Someone else is 5. Anyway, if you start 10, I think your chances of getting the fast lap in that
I was
given
gonna
race.
say, I was lighting him up. No
5%.
way he's gonna turn around and shoot me and kill
I
me.
mean, just you're going to need the stars to align, things like that.
Yeah. Just trying to pose this
Wish I
as
could have took his box
fastest
out.
lap as a way that
Definitely the
fans
best
can,
spot in the game.
you know, track it. Like if your driver's on the pole and say, okay, well, my guy could be getting 1 additional bonus point tomorrow in the race. You know, I'm excited about that.
But we already said it's not a bonus point. It's just
Well, it's a instead of scoring 34
Right,
points,
right,
you get 35.
It'd be exciting if you're going to, most likely, a lot of times it's going to be decided in the first couple laps. I don't see it exciting. Like, for F1, it's worked because late in the race, a team will then put new tires on and go for that.
So when we're talking about, just FYI, it's down on the list about no playoff changes. That's a way you can reward good cars throughout the year. Because if you look at the people that have had the most fastest laps, do you have the list? You'll get it. If you look at it, it's the guys that dominated the regular season. So it'd be a non-quirky way to reward guys that can run up front.
I believe Larson would have had 5 was the leader. You would have had 3.
Oh, shoot, you're right.
Along with Bell, SVG would have had 3.
Just the fact that you thought they were getting awarded playoff points makes me think that you would have liked to see the drivers be awarded playoff points with this. Sure.
It means you're up
Like
front.
a fastest lap is equivalent to a stage win.
I mean, that's why, when we initially came out with stages and whatnot and rewarding points mid-race, I liked the idea because it was such a bummer. And again, people only compare our sports to other when it's convenient to their narrative, but it just feels like to me that we're in a sport that has so many variables that are out of your hand. If you continually run up front, you should be rewarded for that in some kind of way, because in our sport, at no time, let's compare it to football, because this fits my narrative, is that when you get up 35-0 in a football game, they don't reset the score with 2 minutes to go. In our sport, you can have a 35-second lead, and a caution comes out, get wiped out in the green-white checkered, and before stages and points like that, it's like you were never there. It was like you were never there. You got nothing. You'd leave with a point or two, and it was like, no, we dominated the day. It's not, you can't just take my 35-0 lead, sit me, reset it with 2 minutes to go, and then next thing you know, the opponents beat me 35-0. That doesn't seem fair, and it wasn't fair. So they fixed it by putting stages in, which also helped TV get their ads in. TV knew when they were getting breaks and things like that. So stages, the old school fans don't love stages, but I mean, we got a taste of what it's like at road courses without stages, right? It's a tough watch if it really gets strung out. Why do you think we're running the short course at Dakota? The track is so big and gets so strung out. I mean, you better really love racing if you want to tune in and watch it, because it's not a great watch when they get strung out all over the track. Now, it's the purest way, but it's just, we have, the crowd and the audience expects a little something different today.
Yeah, the fastest lap, what you're saying, just isn't a fluke. In order to run the fast laps, you got to be up front.
Right. Now, at a speedway, yes. At a speedway, yes. But nothing, that doesn't seem fair. And nothing, but because the fastest lap will come from somebody running way behind the pack. They'll try to get a run. I think during the Daytona 500, I think you'll see people that are choosing not to race at that point, at some point of the race, go back to the back and try to get fastest lap. You'll keep accordioning back and forth. So, we used to do this a long time ago during practice when they were, kind of setting starting order and whatnot. You lay back in the pack, and super speedways, usually the ones that are fastest usually are either in a long train of cars that are all committed to not passing each other, or you're at the back of the pack and you get a huge suck up to the draft, and they'll tell you your lap time, and they get fastest lap? No. And then, all right, you go back, peel back another second, and then try to get another run. So we've done it for a while, and it's a lot of it too is because, like we talked about. I realize now that y'all were talking about the metric system.
Yeah, I really enjoy watching his podcast, man. I've always, I think the last year or so, I've been watching it.
Listen to it every Monday while I'm working.
Because I was trying to figure out, why was I trying to run the fastest lap on speedways last year? I was like, oh, that's right, because it sets your metric for the next week's qualifying order.
Yep.
So.
Which, again, could then set you up to run the fastest lap in the following.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, well, that took a while, the fastest lap, but...
Did you see that Super Bowl, bro? Oh, my gosh. Freaking killing.
I didn't watch it, but me and Tech were getting updates throughout the game through you.
We killed them, man. We were beating them 34-0. 34-0.
And then you had to let 22 more points in.
Well, we put our backups in.
Are not limited to intentional planning or conduct that prioritizes objectives.
They scored a touchdown or two off our backups. I think they only had one legit.
Yeah, so what they're trying to do here...
40-6. It was 40-6.
Me and Technox were laughing in the party every time we got a notification from you. We go, oh, Eagles scored again. Oh, Chiefs fumbled.
So,
anytime you'd message, I would just pull up the score and go, yep, Eagles are up 14-0. Oh, now it's 24 at halftime. Oh, Kendrick just dissed Drake on fucking halftime.
That was nuts, yeah. He turned that whole thing into a... He had the whole crowd calling Drake a freaking pedophile.
Yeah, fuck, everybody went minor too.
In this whatsoever, I think, something needed to be done, obviously.
I'm lighting people up in this one.
Beyond...
Alright, I need to shut up.
I know
I've like missed the last
microscope on
2 minutes.
Something needed to be done. Obviously, 100% rule. Maybe that went away. I'm not really sure. No one ever got it. What they're trying to do here is, keep us from manipulating races. Keep the manufacturers from manipulating races. So,
how is this any different than what we initially had?
Well, before there was like 100% rule, or maybe that went away. I'm not really sure. No one ever got dinged for that I know of. Maybe Cole Custer, remember, at the Roval. I have no issues in this whatsoever. I think something needed to be done. Obviously, this goes beyond. I know it's easy to put the microscope on Martinsville as the big culprit, like it's where we saw it rear its head. But this goes on in other races as well, not
whatever
just
the hell I want
races,
to.
and it's been going on
The
for
hell
years.
is that garbage?
Fuck you.
That is garbage.
Fuck you.
You're not to call a specific team out, but a Bristol cutoff race where one of the competitors had an incident. Next thing you know, all of his teammates had mechanical failures. They're on pit road, like something's broke, or
I gotta
to try to get the positions back for their, like, this has been going on for quite some
You gotta
time.
what?
And it
I gotta
happens
ask you something
a
about the
lot
fucking
during the
schedule.
playoffs. I think it will be hard
Yes,
to
Bristol
fully
just a points
stop
race.
it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Because teams still will just
I figured it was either Bristol Dirt or Indy Roval that you were gonna bitch about.
It will be hard to prove.
I'm happy about the Roval.
But this
I'm actually happy about the Indy Roval.
Yeah.
Bristol Dirt?
This rule is targeted.
We're including every track that's runnable. We're doing Indy in the 2020 cars.
Martinsville wasn't the only. This has been going on.
I honestly would prefer to go to Iowa or Chicago.
But we joked on here midway through the
In
season
the
that you and
2020s
BJ
rather
McLeod
than do
traded 25th and
Bristol
26th.
We have the All-Star race to mess with yet.
Also,
I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean that's probably going to be a Chicago or an Iowa.
Probably Chicago. I think that's the favorite.
I would say no, because
then Kentucky
BJ
or Iowa,
McLeod
man.
and I have no alliance, allegiance,
Nobody wants to run
no
Bristol Dirt.
orders, no nothing.
I don't care what everybody wants to run. It's one race out of the whole year. Spice it up a little bit.
I just feel like this is you premeditated, manipulated the finish. You talked about if this happens, then we're going to do this as a team or a manufacturer or whatever, right? Don't pass this person at the end if we give you a code red or whatever. The BJ McLeod thing with me at Atlanta, I think it was, right? I was limping home with, I just got red before he sees me, like three-legged dog trying to get to the start-finish line, but he checks up and lets me go, right?
This is a nuts fight.
Have you ever tried on a comfort set?
No, but I want to.
Review time.
Like how it's like weighted.
Yeah, it's like a slightly weighted set, so it helps me a lot with stress, anxiety. You need a comfort set for every day of the week.
Like I love hoodies. I wear them to school. I wear them when I'm traveling.
Yeah.
And like I feel like some hoodies that I have are either too thick or they're like too thin that it's not comfortable.
Is that he's not racing. He wasn't racing before hearing. I think.
Nah, bro, I was lighting him up.
Yeah, no, he was open last year.
With the same gun.
Was it last year?
He was last year.
It was. So he had nothing to gain, right, other than position. And he was paying
see, that was my one take.
The mini super speedway races where I see buddy BJ up there, in trouble of losing the draft. He's at the back of the pack. His car's not quick enough to keep up with the pack. So I go back there and I help him keep up. I get behind him, push him back up to the pack. Or
damn it, I missed it then. I gotta go at it. Because we are supposed to run over.
Yeah, I know. That's we said a 25 race rate.
Oh shit. Okay. Dover. Is it Motor Speedway?
Yeah, it's Dover Motor.
What event? Do you know?
We're only running Dover once,
yeah. What's the first event?
The Dryden one?
Dryden. Yep, it is the Dryden. Yeah, let me go pull Dryden up.
July 13th, and I could jump for July 27th.
So it's July 20th. Yep, it is. Okay, July 20th.
I'm shocked that you put in the Indy rope.
Figured why not. There's not a lot of road courses on the schedule this year, so I figured throw 2 of them in. I mean, Road America is the 3rd race of the year, and then we don't run Sonoma till, like, frickin' June.
Road America, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Alright, it's been added. Yeah, a month. A month later is Sonoma. And then another month is Watkins Glen. And then the Charlotte Roval. No, we don't. No, we don't. Indy Roval, and then a month later you run Sonoma. A month later you run Watkins Glen, and then it's like 2 months after that till the Roval. Within 3 months, yeah. So that's 3 road courses over 12 races. That's not that bad, especially when you go 14 races in a row of none. We'll be okay.
Crystal Dirt was my only concern about it. Because I know how well that went last year with some of the guys.
Well, it can always change, but I said screw it. Let's run some frickin' Bristol Dirt. Why not? People will see that and be like, oh, we got an all-star race that'll be determined. But I wanted to make the schedule looking just like that. So everybody knew what event we're running and all that stuff, so there's no confusion. That's why I didn't just want to post a schedule with the tracks. I wanted to make sure everybody knew what event we're running every single week, so I wanted it to be posted in a certain way that you could just look and know. You should come lick my balls.
No.
Well, you can at least come. That's my favorite part, is when you do that. I bet you I'd beat your ass in FortNite.
Are you just saying that because you want me to come on FortNite?
I want you to come. But no, I mean, of course I whoop your ass in FortNite. I whoop your ass in everything I do.
I think you're just saying that because you want me to get on FortNite.
I want you to come. That's it. I don't want you to get. I want you to come. And no, you're not going to come on FortNite. You're going to come on me. So you think it was funny every time I posted an update about the Super Bowl?
Oh, me and Tech were dying.
What was so funny about it?
Just the fact that every time we got an update, we knew that something happened with the Eagles.
I didn't even update. I only updated like when big things happened. So like every couple scores, I wasn't gonna send a message. Otherwise, you would have had a message every 5 minutes. Because we had like 3 sacks in a row and then a pick 6 and then we got the ball back, another interception, touchdown. You know, it was just freaking back. It was over and over and over again. Every 2 minutes I'd be messaging. So I said something when we went up 24-0, I think. And I waited 4 scores to say something. So I'm like, 24-0, I'm gonna say something. Next thing you know, it's 34-0 and I'm losing my freaking head. Freaking Super Bowl, and you kick the crap out of the team that's trying to three-peat. Only you can dream of doing that. And we were the ones to do it.
Alright, I finally got the schedule.
So Tech wasn't laughing at me, just you were.
No, Tech was laughing too.
What did he think was so funny?
The fact that you kept giving us updates on the game.
That's funny?
Yeah, just out of the blue, it's just like fucking updates in the game.
Oh, believe me, you would have got updates if say it was the other way around and we were the ones losing, you would have got updates. Just would have been.
Like, literally, the first thing was starting with this fucking shit already. Immediately we go, well, Eagles fucking...
Oh, dude. Okay, yeah. Okay, I remember that. So the whole thing is about, the Chiefs trying to 3P and Taylor Swift and the whole thing with the Chiefs and the refs. And the first frickin' drive, it's 4th and 2. We throw a long bomb to A.J. Brown, and it's a frickin' completion. And they called a pass interference call that both commentators called BS on, and their special rules analyst called BS on, and I agreed. I'm like, that is not PI. Like I said before the game, bro, if they want to call obvious penalties, you can't say anything about that. But these 50-50 gray area calls, it's the Super Bowl. Let it go. And I'm talking about both teams, not just the Eagles. If it's 50-50, it's the Super Bowl. Let them play. Let's not call these gray area calls. And you end up with bad calls. Right off the rip, we had that. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. But guess what? That was the only one of the game. The rest of them went to the Chiefs. And they made it up for it. Right on the very next drive, they made up for it, and they gave us a bad call. Like, I can admit it. There was a bad call against the Chiefs, and I'm like, okay, they made up for it. That shouldn't have been a penalty. So, and then everything after that was just 30, next thing you know, it's 34-0. Oh, man. I was so happy. I'm still so happy. What was the next message after that?
Let me go look.
Was it something? It had to have been positive after that, and it probably
No,
was
I
a
think it
warning.
was like they gave it back to us or something.
Yeah, they did. They definitely did.
Where was it? No, it was that, and then immediately after, somebody needs to shoot these refs already.
Immediately after?
Immediately after your fucking shit already message. You said that, me and Tech are just laughing our ass off.
I was ready to go down to New Orleans and shoot them myself, because I'm like, this
We're
is the
like,
Super Bowl, let them play.
We're like, well, shit, they're getting fucked. Kari just goes, lol. And then they go, yep, they made up for it. And then immediately after, absolutely fucking ass whooping, let's go, 24-0. We're fucking dying in the party. Like, we're fucking crying almost.
What was after that? I think after that it would have been halftime, because there was 24-0 halftime.
Not Tech, Trackside. He was like, hey, they're gonna come back, another Tom Brady game from 2017. You go, man, I hope not. And then you sent like 3 messages, and then a little later you sent, what a killing, in full caps.
34-0.
We're like, well, safe to say the Eagles are winning.
Oh, dude. It was a slaughter. It was a slaughter.
Oh yeah, it was like, safe to say the Eagles are winning. Oh yeah, sure enough, I go and check the score. Bang. Yeah, at this point we're dying. Kari's like, it's a blowout. I sent the GG Chiefs. I sent that mid-FortNite game.
Oh, really?
Oh god, yeah. And then you go, we did it! Let's fucking go!
Hell yeah. Super Bowl champs.
And then nothing happened. Trackside sends this morning about season starts this Sunday. We're like, hell yeah, let's get her done. Stuart Haas going to Victory Lane at Daytona.
Gotta aim better with the damn SMG. SMG's okay for close range fighting, but not a fan of it for this long haul fighting. Damn it, there ain't even none left. Why does it even exist then? Yeah. I mean, right off the rip, first drive of the game, and they got a very bad PI call that ultimately costed us points because we were going to score at least a field goal because we were in field goal range. And that took us and took it out, and we had to punt. But they gave it back to us like the very next drive, so bad call against the Chiefs. It was bad, was it a holding call? I don't remember.
It was a holding call, but he didn't actually hold him.
No, but pass interference, that was not PI. There was no extension of the arm, and he did not push the defender back at all. He put his hand on him, which you're allowed to do that. That's all he did. Horrible PI call. Especially, again, in the Super Bowl, when if it's a 50-50 call, let it go. Let the guys play. Call the obvious ones. Let them play. I don't care what side of the ball you're on. You don't want to see a ref determine the outcome of the Super Bowl. Like, I mean, we had a couple calls against us, like little calls, like 5-yard penalties. The Chiefs, dude, not only were they playing bad, the penalties, man. Holding calls and pass interferences and you know, personal fouls and just giving us the game. Much less they were playing awful too. Sack, 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 pick six, sack, fumble, interception, sack, turnover, you know, punt, punt, punt. Like, it was awful for them. I haven't seen Mahomes play that bad since the Buccaneers played the Chiefs in the Super Bowl and the Bucs whooped them. But we whooped them even worse.
Brady.
Well, that defense had Mahomes. They didn't score a single touchdown. It was 31-9. So no, it wasn't just Brady. It was the frickin' defense had Mahomes running for his life. And last night, dude, oh my gosh. We had him running for his life even worse. I mean, 0 points at the end of the third. 0. And then we put our backups in and they got a couple scores, but, oh man. I'm just so glad everybody stayed healthy. Even all the way through the Super Bowl, everybody stayed healthy. So now we're going to have a bunch of guys for next year. At least ones that are going to return. I don't know who's, you know, some of them are probably going to lose to free agency, but at least we're not losing anybody to injury, except for we had one guy get injured in the wild card game, but that's it. Sitting at another 6-kill game here. I gotta get a win now. Gotta get a win. Gotta get a win. Jeez, my car rolled all the way down the hill, a mile away. Oh no, he drove it. I was gonna say, how'd it get all the way down the hill? And then I found a guy in my car, or around my car. Eight kills now. I gotta get away from this bot. Bot's trying to kill me. I really don't even want to fight him. Oh, what a flip that was. That actually looked cool. Oh jeez, this guy's lighting me up. I knew I shouldn't have stopped there. Gas station, I can hear the car. Gotta heal the car and I gotta heal myself. They're fighting up there. I've got 9 kills here with 8 people left. So I'm not the most confident right now. Sometimes, you know, when you can feel, like when you're in a game and you feel like you've got it in the bag and you're killing people left and right and it's easy, and or you're like in the middle of the, you know, you're in a game and you don't have a lot of kills, but you're running for your life the whole time, healing up, and you're not actually, you know, you feel like you're running the whole time instead of being the chaser. I mean, I've got a lot of kills. I've got 9 kills, but I've been running a lot this game. That video from the other night, the best win I've ever had, I felt so confident. I mean, I had the low ground, I didn't have a lot of health, and I still felt like I was gonna win. And sure enough, I did. And then, like, right now, I've got almost full health. I can heal up whenever I want to. But right there, I'm getting blown up. Just driving my car around, and I keep getting hit by these freaking rocket launcher things. I just 7 people left, and I feel like there's people everywhere. Just can't get away. So I'm not confident right now. We'll see if I can even make it to the final 5. Ooh. Now I'm getting blown up and I damn near died right there, dude. Now I've got to heal up. It's a good thing I saved my shit. But I'm still getting shot. Gotta go. I'm not confident in this game. Gotta find a place to heal. Car's gonna blow. I've got a blade. What am I doing? Sometimes I forget I even have it. Back in a healthy car. Let's go. But now I'm low on health again. I gotta heal again. And there's still only 7 people left. I need to find a spot and just hide until there's 1 person left. Lord. This is a freaking ridiculous game. I think there's people here too, isn't there? Trying not to use my last canister as shield, but I don't know if I have a choice. I'm waiting until there's less people here. If somebody finds me under here, that's ridiculous. Car is still sitting right there, and I've got medallions all around me. And now I've got to move. I don't know if I was gonna heal. I think that was my shot to do it. I'm gonna do it now. It's my last shot to do it. I didn't want to waste it, but if I don't use it now, I'm probably gonna die and not even use it at all, so. Guy stole my car, I don't appreciate that. Got him, yes! 5 people. What the hell is he using to get me? Oh no, I'm gonna die in the storm. Maybe not. I mean, it sure as hell hurt me. 4 people left still. I'm using my last health. Don't have a lot of shield. Oh, down the 2 people and I see him. No way, I just won! No shot! No shot! What? 11 kills. Holy crap. I was on the run that whole game. Oh my gosh. Literally just waiting it out, picking off one at a time, kind of doing it sneak attack style. Just kind of hiding under the house. coming out when I had to. And I didn't do it with 2 kills. I had 11. Man. Holy hell. That's up there with one of my top 3 best ever wins. Man. You still in there, Rangers? Rangers. There you are. Holy shit, what a win. Now I gotta try and go back to back. Motherfuck. What a win that was, dude. What a fucking win, bro. Ooh, he's got a crown. Uh-oh. Right there, short-lived. Yep, it's gonna... Fuck! Damn it! I be sitting inside of the morning. Ain't no strings attached, keeping it cordless. She keep calling, but I keep ignoring it. Ain't no stopping, I'm keeping it for it. Many niggas can't stop me, I'm going it. Many niggas can't stop me, I'm going it. Every time the back get going, I get another load. Mom ain't bitch tryna leave me alone, so I fucked another hoe. I'm like, maybe I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes. And I know these niggas be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. And this shit crazy that they see me with some different hoes. Here we go. I'm not with you hoes. All the drugs in my body, you wanna keep checking my balls. Money checking my balls. I'm gonna get at you, but I ain't gonna stay on my fucking remote. Every on the packet, gonna get another load. Mama ain't bitch tryna leave me alone, cause I fucked another hoe. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but it's just how life goes. This is the best for baby song. I don't care what anybody says. Thin line on my tippy toes. Man, that shit crazy, different city with some different hoes. Here we go. Every time the pack get gone, I get another load. My main bitch tryna leave me alone, cause I fucked another hoe. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but this just how life goes. And I know these niggas be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Man, that shit crazy, different city with some different hoes. Here we go. Switch my girls up the same way that I change my clothes. Man, it's crazy. I blew back in ninja envelope. And I know these niggas be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a... Spend the whole M on some clothes. Got up on this, I sold out the show. Got a hat like a pot on the stove. Yellow AP on all of my hoes. I like when they wet on the toes. Picture me riding around in that rose. I put some ice on my wrist, it was swole. Feel like I kinda lay over with you hoes. Where have you been? Found myself. Made me found myself. Gone made me feel betrayed. I just out cool. Gone made me got delayed. Where have you been? What you doing? You right away. My patience. In every way, yeah. Don't suck dick on the first date, that bitch she won't see me again. Oh, that guy just got lit up. Okay, I gotta go. How do you miss it right there, bro? You're standing 2 inches away from me. Okay, fuck us some bitch. I'm doing this forever. Oh, I got him. I was one shot, but I got him. What's the most kills you ever had in a single game, Crangers? Crangers, don't you ignore me.
We gon' pull this shit, gon' stop. You know that shit. Forever KJ Buller, forever. It's big dropping bodies, so homie, relax. Be out about the pack. If you think you stepping with one of my niggas, that shit that they talking be nothing but chat. I keep it cool cause I roll with some haters. I make a call and that boy for Mac. I just hit shows how to stay for the chicken. When we hit the rolls, all them bitches get slapped. Couple of niggas that's with me, that's crippin' for real. But I know you see all the match. When he got locked, he gon' beat it if he get his bill. So fuck it, I'm back in the track. All of my life, never thought I would give me a deal. But fuck it, I'm focused on rap. All of my life, gunning hard just to give me a meal. But now I done got me some rap. If you took on the net, you get muscle relax. Spend on the house, we gon' turn into flats. They gon' cost 50. Only a nigga you see that could chill with them shits in the
How much this guy got left? How many times? I hit him 5 times with it.
Free little giant boy in his bag. My niggas popping all ready to kill shit. Really got things like us turn on my kill switch. We gon' go kill all them niggas for dissing my niggas. I swear that them niggas gon' feel us. I got the killers who kill all the killers, and I got the bag, so my body different. Niggas can sit back and laugh, but I got the bag. I put it up, you gon' miss it.
Sus.
The way I be sourcing is different. They try to tell me to chill out the way that
No way, Guapo ain't never moved different.
Dropped up the portraits and killers. I know mama said it was wrong, but I
Never will listen.
She just a tree, shot her up in the mansion. She give me head and we
Never
never
was
was kissing.
kissing.
If I say it's up, you ain't
Telling me different.
stand me down 'cause my diamonds
Pissing.
I had no killers on. I had to finish the mission. I just said you wanna get home. Play with the game if you wanted to miss it.
Like doing your dome. Bitches. Bitches. Kill him and hit him. Niggas know what they are. Crangy. Crangy Wangy, why you not saying nothing? I got kills late in this one. I got 7 now. But I can keep riding. Wanna beat a back up. Always switching lanes. Let me on the name. Wanna beat a back up.
Always catch us there, there's nowhere but the trenches show us love. That's the
I was gonna say no way I'm about to let a bot kill me. No, bro. No, bro. Oh, he wasn't even close. Shouldn't have jumped down there. Should have been patient.